Hello, everybody, and welcome to
Warped
One's first ever live stream event on YouTube. We've made it. Yeah, we're here having a go. We are the Warped Ones team. We are
three-quarters of it, anyway.
Three-quarters of it, and we missed you. But yeah, so we are having a go. We are amateur players of Warhammer 40,000, a game which we love very much. We are now starting to do a podcast. We're starting to do some battle reports. As you can see, we are celebrating the amateur, but the rule of cool. We've got unpainted terrain, unpainted models. But what you will have is enthusiasm.
Mistakes.
You had to say mistakes at the start, didn't you? No, enthusiasm, mistakes, getting things wrong. But what you will have is hopefully a lot of fun with us. So today we are joined by Sean and Lee, who are here to play with the Custodes and the Drukhari. So, Sean, would you like to talk to us about the Custodes you have brought today?
Yeah, so my Custodes list is 500 points on the schnoz. I have got Shield Captain as my Warlord. He has got the enhancement that allows him to advance and charge. And then following that, I've got 2 units of 3 Custodian Guard.
Okay.
In both those units, we've got 2 with spears and 1 with shield. Okay, so both units got that shield to give them the +1 to save. And then I've got 2 Alaris Custodians in 2 separate units. Well, 1 unit of 2 that can split up. And with 1 on the board and 1 in the Teleportarian to come from the Emperor's Light.
Ooh.
We are playing Emissaries Imperatus as our shield host today.
Ooh.
Let me ignore all modifiers to my hit roll. And and then... and something else, but I can't remember what that other thing is.
It will come to you in turn 5.
Yes, after you hit back 6 times. Just check that right now. Emissaries. So we trade big attack. Oh, I get fight first. Of course I do. So I get fight first army wide, and I ignore all modifiers to hit and wound roll.
Mm-hmm. Tasty. So over to Lee. Lee, tell us about your Drukhari boarding action part.
Yes, so it is the Drukhari, 500 points on the dot. He is led by none other than Drazar Historicals, a master Blaze for Hire. He is with 10 incubi split into 2 lots of 5, 1 unit of 5 witches, which are the cult of the Cursed Blade, so they get extra 1 strength in their attacks, and any saving throws of 6s is a mortal wound in addition. So I've got 2 units of witches, 1 unit of 5. To throw the dice out there, I'm doing the 2 combat drugs completed by dice roll, and the unit of 5 I got had +1 to their weapon skill and 2-inch movement. And then the unit of 10, which is again broken up into 2 lots of 5, have +1 strength and an extra attack. That's pretty much
Wonderful. So, as you can see from the board today, so we're playing a mission from the Arcs of Omen Abaddon book, the very first one, and we are doing the boarding action mission called Rad Leak. So the mission rules of this one is Rad Exposure. So as the battle progresses, the radiation fallout of the reactor will spread across the battlefield into 4 sectors. So we've split the battlefield up into 4 sectors, A through D. Starting with Sector A in Battle Round 1, the radiation will begin to contaminate the battlefield. There are 3 levels of exposure, mild, high and extreme, each more severe than the last. At the start of the battle round, depending on which sectors a unit finds itself within and which battle round it is, that unit will be exposed to different effects shown in the table below. So basically, we've got the 4 battlefield sectors, and you've got those. If you've got a mild rad, then basically you subtract 1 from your leadership in that unit. If you've got high rad, you subtract 1 from the movement characteristic, and also you suffer from the -1 to leadership. And if you've got extreme radiation poisoning, then you subtract 1 from your toughness characteristic for models in the unit, and you also then have the -1 to move and -1 leadership. So that's the Drukhari heading down to the wonderful depths of toughness 2. It really matters to the Custodes, but
Not really.
so the objectives are to take over.
I wound on ones.
To take over. So we're controlling 1, controlling 2, controlling more for 5 points with a maximum of 15 points for a turn. And the endgame objective in this action mission is that at the end of the battle, if one player controls both the objectives marker labelled as critical, then they score 15 points. The ones on the screen now, there's 2 on either side at the far end, which you can see, 1 there and 1 on the other side of the wall, and that will be that. There is also another endgame objective. You score 15 victory points if your opponent's warlord has been destroyed. Ooh, it's seeming quite tasty. So lots of interesting things we're doing now, and we will go from there. So we, I think, are all set, all ready to go for an awesome game of boarding actions. So on to the roll-off, gentlemen, to see who gets first turn.
Turn 1, 2. To Custodes.
So I like how we want to show with the first roll leader, we wanted to show warped ones.
Start off strong.
Watching. Start off strong by showing what we do, which is roll more ones than you'll see ever in your life. So that means we're going to turn 1, which will be the Custodes.
Custodes, turn 1. So my martial Qatar for this turn is I'm in my primary is Conservi. So I'm in stance 1, which means I can do an action in a turn in which I advance and fall back. I don't think I could put myself in both of them if I really wanted to, but I don't think I really want to. Just the 1 is fine to do an advance and an action. So what we are going to do here, let's get some movement going.
So this is where we have got the radiation rules that we've got.
Yeah. So we're -1 leadership in this
top section.
But that's fine because that takes me from leadership 11 to leadership 10. I think I can survive that.
Oh,
When I've only got 3 models in a unit, I don't think I'm going.
Leadership 10, you've turned into cowardly custard.
I was going to name a certain brand, but we're not endorsed by them yet, so I can't say it.
No, we're waiting for our sponsorship from all the custard companies.
Yeah. Well, sure it is anyway.
Yeah.
I do like ambrosia.
You said it.
I said it. That's it.
My shield captain's going to advance 4 inches, so he's going to go the grand old total of 10. He's going to come all the way over to there, so he's able to open that door should he so wish. I think do I want to this custodian here, so Norris custodian's going to advance as well. Oh, it's the big one. Warpedy one.
Warped ones, always good.
So that would get me there.
You're going to have a prize of kudos for the person who rolls the most number 1s.
I think what I'm going to do is use the command point that I gained this turn to take me back down to 1, and I'm going to re-roll that one.
Ooh,
Command point re-roll.
to a 1. Oh.
Team down now.
So,
One job.
1 job.
1 to get out there, and then 8 inches to get me over to there.
Very nice, very nice.
Right, and then that's going to be, I think we're just going to poke our heads out. We're not going to advance, we're just going to poke our heads out here, only a little bit, just in case, and make sure our shield boy is right up there, right at the front. And then at the end of my turn, what I'm going to do is the custodians on the far side of the board are going to do the action to make that a sticky objective. The shield captain is going to open the hatchway. The hatchway is open.
In his face.
In his face. He is there. And my Alaris custodian is going to open the hatchway, which is going to give me a couple of open hatchways, a sticky objective, and I am going to end my turn.
Ooh. Very nice. So, turn 1 done. On to Drukhari.
But turn 1.
And go up to 2 commands.
Oh, was it? I thought it was on your turn, not.
So no, you do it on both, but
So I'm on 3.
you are on 3.
I'll take that.
Spend, spend, spend.
Right, there you go. These witches are going to do the action to open the door. Right. Something to do with you.
Interesting. Interesting. So it's an interesting one, isn't it? Because you're trying to think about he can't hit you first. You need to hit him first, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
The dangerous thing.
Yeah, gonna just.
So they're moving, hiding behind the wall.
They're biding their times, waiting for the prey to come to them. And then, what do I do with you lots? You know what? So the witches, I think are going to do the secret objective as well. I should also point out up in the critical zone, and I am going to end my turn.
Very nice, very nice. Very nice, very nice. Okay, so that is end of...
Battlefield 1. Nothing has happened.
Like it, we are being very, very careful at this moment in time. So that means that what we are currently on, we're hitting into turn number 2.
Turn number 2.
So, Custodes, how many points do you score before you begin?
Well, I do actually hold this objective with that Lars Custodian.
Fruity.
I hold the objective over there, so I hold 2 at the moment.
So we're looking at 10 points.
Dean, because I hold more than the Drukhari as well.
Oh.
So.
Okay, 15 points on the board for Custodes. That's a good start.
Happy with that. So what I think I'm going to do now is, because of my emissaries imperatus, I can make Conservi, I can, my martial Qatar, because of my shield host, I can put myself in both stances for a turn, which is what I'm going to do now. So I can advance and do an action. I can also do an action and still shoot. And I don't honestly know, because this is about the 4th time I play Custodes, whether that stacks. So I can advance, do an action, and shoot.
Well,
both. One or the other, wouldn't it?
If anybody watching knows if the
Any Custodes players.
Any Custodes players could help me, because Game 4 is not quite allowed me to do all these things. But to be honest, I don't think I'm going to be able to get a shot off anyway if I want to do the action. And I think more important thing is to get the actions done.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do to first is we're going to advance this unit over here of Custodian Guard. And they are going to advance the big 4. So we're going to have a full 10 inches of movement here, which is going to be able to get me quite a good distance. Get me there. Am I within 3 inches of that? I am within 3 inches of that, just. So I think that's a great... So actually what we're going to do is we're going to use our 2 inches there, which gets him to here. So there's 8 inches of movement.
Very nice.
And then we are just going to then use this other 2 inches to push into here. Just then I am definitely up there. And this one coming up here. And this one is going to come in behind. Right. Our choices are leading us down a path. And I think, so because we are in the room of A here, I'm going to get -1 to my movement, aren't I? Because of the rag leak over here. So I'm only going to have 5 inches of movement, but I can do an action in advance. And I think... I want Lee to try... if he opens the door...
He opens the door, he can pull a charge if you're too close, can
He can pull a charge. So if I get a 5-inch gets me to there, I'm going to need... But I can't advance and charge. So I think what I'm going to do is... Do I trust my shield captain? I'll lose 50. He'll get 15 points if my shield captain dies.
Absolutely.
But if the shield captain could open that door, it's a tricky charge. He would be able to see them if he's there, but we're looking at a 7-inch charge. I don't think we're going to do that. I think what we're going to do is these ones are going to come up here. So we've made that objective sticky. So we hold it, which is fine. So then he's there. The shield captain now, he's going to stay where he is. I want to pressure Lee into trying to choose between what targets he wants to take.
Interesting.
And go from there. But what I've got is I have got Custodian still up in the teleportarium. But I think he's going to stay there for a minute. I think he's going to stay. And he might come down next turn. So I'm actually, at the end of that, what I'm going to do is this unit here are going to make that objective sticky. So I'm going to hold 2 there permanently. He's an elite and he doesn't objective secure, so I can't do it with him. So he has just got to sit there for a minute, which is a little bit annoying, but that is what it is. So that's how we're going to do it. And we are going to end turn 2 with still no shooting or fighting or charging.
We are being very careful, aren't we? We're dancing around each other at this moment in time. Dancing around each other. So
those of you that tuned in to Strictly Come Dancing and have found
so what?
you are in for a treat. Just call me Brendan Cole or whatever it is.
We love it. So we're on to Drukhari. Drukhari, what's your point score at the start of this round?
So I just get 5 points at the start of this turn. So I just hold the 1 objective.
Okay. So 5 points to start this off. Okay. And obviously, so just a reminder that we've got -1 leadership in Sector A. We've also now, because it's turn 2, we're now on, it is 1 from movement characteristics in Sector B as well.
Yeah, 1 from movement characteristics Sector A and Sector B.
Ooh.
And Sector B goes all the way up to here.
Yes. Very nice, very nice. Liking it. So.
Right. So, what I'm going to do is the unit of 5 in the middle of witches I will advance. And I will advance them a whole Three.
Hey, warped ones, warpity ones.
We're the warped ones and we've got some ones.
Lee's going for the prize of the most number of ones in a game. Sean's going to have to step it up.
It'll come. Don't you worry.
Now moving forward. Here they come. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. We're shooting up the board.
Of course, as it is turn 2, I can advance and charge.
Ooh,
cheeky.
I'm liking it. I'm liking it.
Cheeky.
Oh no!
cheeky.
Well, the problem is, somebody has lost their pistol.
Dang. Disaster. Disaster. If anybody watching has got glue, we would like it sent. Here we go. You can see here from this camera angle the Drukhari coming up, contesting this objective in the middle. And the shenanigans begin. But will their shenanigans be enough to overcome 3 Custodes in the centre?
Right. So, the 5 witches at the top. Because -1 movement doesn't matter too much when you have 10 inches of base movement.
On a board that...
Yes. They will not perform the action. They are just going to hold.
Oh,
Door.
Oh.
oh, hold on!
Hold on!
Oh,
Yes. It's going to be stupid generic random references.
hold on!
Um,
Which is very brave if those Custodes decide to walk through and then open the door themselves the next turn.
I mean, you could shush.
That is what would come into my
I'm going by the basis that even if Tau can hold the door against someone so strong.
yes. Well, my Tau have been working out. And that's why they could hold the door
Yeah.
against, what are they? Blade guard.
They're custodian guard, yeah.
Yeah, no, I meant as in that my
Oh,
Tau
your
was
Tau,
holding against
your Tau.
Blade guard. Yeah, yeah. So that was, that was good times. But I don't think the Drukhari with their little feebly arms. We do a lot of swimming in Tau, so
You do a lot of partying.
a lot of swimming. A lot of swimming. Okay, well, what have we got here? Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'm not going to move those Drukhari from it. What I will do is I will charge those witches
Okay.
into.
Let me just get that. From what? Just get that into there again. Okay, so we're doing this charge in the middle.
Which I haven't actually checked what it is.
It's got to be about a 5.
Yeah, within half an inch. It's 5.
It's a 5.
5-inch charge.
5, here it comes.
I saw the 2. I saw the 2.
Make it in.
7.
Make it in.
They do indeed. Right, how do I want to do this? That's fine.
Ooh. Turn 2. So what unit Lee is this charging in?
So this is a unit, half a unit of witches.
Because due to boarding actions, they're split into units of 5.
Yep.
Okay, excellent.
And they... You rolled a 7, didn't you?
Yeah.
Alright, fair enough.
Yeah, and the 3 Drukhari as well.
Like I got a room to spare, so I can go.
Oh, now he's being cheeky.
Now he's being cheeky.
And I'm even moving terrain, so you know, we have strange and magical powers.
Okey-dokey.
Now, let's see. This is what I'm interested in. What can 5 do against the Custodes?
So I should also point out, so they get +2 strength and an extra attack because of
What's their strength going up to?
it varies because it's different.
Okay. I think I go up to 4 command points, so I'm going to go down to 2. I'm guessing they're hitting above strength 4. Strength 5, sorry. Something is.
Yeah. Something will reach.
I am going to
hopefully.
I'm going to transhuman them.
Oh, filth. Utter filth.
Or genetic alchemy or whatever they call it. I can't remember.
Utter filth.
So I'm going to start with the Razor Flails, which is this one here.
Mm-hmm.
So she has 2 hit rolls.
Yep.
So she has 6 attacks on her own. So it's 10, 2, so I still hit on freeze.
Mm-hmm. Cool. There's a 1. I saw a 1. What would he want?
So strength user. So this is strength 5.
Yeah, 4s either way.
4s.
Oh,
That's. Hang on. No.
oh,
So it is 3 at -1, 1 at -2.
3 at -1, 1 at -2. So I'm going to take it on the guy with the shield who gets +1 to his save. So the 3 at -1. 3 at -1, you said, didn't you?
Yeah.
And 1 at -2. So the 1 at -2, I'm going to be saving on a 3. Which I do save.
oh.
And the 3 at -1, I'm going to be saving on 2s.
Ah! Oh, Sean goes into the lead for the number of ones rolled in the evening. He is
They are only 1 damage.
Okay, so I've got 1 down. So the guy with the shield goes down to 1 wound.
Oh, my goodness me! We need to take that guy out.
So the rest of them have just got the basic blades. So that's 4 attacks each. So 16 attacks. Then they'll hitting on freeze.
16
16 attacks. I'm just going to cut to this camera to see that he's actually taking out more dice.
A whole handful of dice.
Did you not expect to roll dice today?
Oh, actually, no. Actually,
Oh.
I lied. No, it's not.
It's 3.
Technically, they get 5 attacks each.
My.
On 4 of them.
Yes. So it is all 20.
Flipping.
Oh my.
Because the blade gets an additional attack anyway, and they get an additional attack again.
So just to explain to anybody who's watching that we are having a good time because we've recently added to our number of armies. We pretty much have all armies now, which we want to start getting out. And these are ones we're just learning the game with. So if you do see anything, let us know for us to correct it. But on to the dice roll.
So, getting on free. So a lot of 1s and 2s.
Oh, and Lee goes back into the lead for once.
Too bad.
Oh,
It's not too bad.
Yeah.
That's fat maths.
that's nice. And so what are we looking at to win?
It's going to be 4s.
4.
Actually, all
No, I've transhuman. So if it's anything above strength 5, it's 4s.
Yeah, no, I was just double checking if it's 5 or 4.
Oh, if it's strength.
You might be in trouble, everybody.
Oh, that could be helpful.
Oh, no, it is 5.
Oh, it's 5.
Oh, it's 5.
So I'm gonna...
No, he's after 5. Strength 5, or is it strength 4?
No, I'm rolling for 5s.
Oh, so it's strength 4, rolling for 5.
Yes.
Oh, that's not confusing at all. Thank you. Oh,
There's a few in there.
oh.
Quite a few in
So
there.
how many are we looking at? How many units?
4. So 4 at -1, 2 at -2.
4 at -1, 2 at -2. So I'm going to do these one at a time because we want to know. I'll
Absolutely.
take the 4 at -1 first. So we're looking at 2. He takes all of those.
Oh, I thought you had him.
And then 2 at -2. So I'm looking at 3s because of the shields.
Sean's going for it. Sean's going for the ones.
I think what I'm going to do, I really want that guy to live. So I am going to spend a command point on a command point reroll there. And it's
So
because he still dies.
Yeah.
So he dies. And then one more, which will be saved on a 4 because he's got 2 upstairs, which doesn't save. So I've got 1 guy dead, 1 guy down to 2 wounds, and a command point down.
My goodness me. My goodness me. That was a good amount of hilliness.
So what I'll do is just consolidate round here. Just come in here, and then get this one in here.
So you're piling in.
Piling in there to hit back. So I'm going to have 3 attacks each for these guard. So 6 attacks on that. And they're going to be Hitting on 2s. So here we go, hitting on 2s. They all hit. So they've got spears. So they are strength 7. So I'm going to be wounding on 2s.
Wounding on 2s.
That is 6 wounds at -3.
So they have got their 4 in run.
4 up in one.
And remember, in 6 saves is a mortal wound back.
Ooh.
There's 2 damage each. So
Yeah, 3 dead.
3 dead. 3 dead.
3 chopped down by the Custodes.
Interesting.
But
Is 3 of those worth 1 custody? I don't think it is. But here we go. Has taken me off that objective.
Are we doing from the centre or for the edge?
from the edge.
Then I'm still got that object. I don't know. It's close. I don't think it's going to matter too much.
Well, actually, technically, so do I, and I'm OBSEC. So are you OBSEC?
Oh, okay. Yeah, these are just troops.
Fair enough. Just troops to the 4-up invite. How dare you? How can you have just troops to the 4-up invite? I do not believe it.
Because we are psycho witches.
Okay, so we made it. So yeah. So is that the end of your turn, Lee?
It is.
Okay, so that means we are heading on to Custodes turn 3 before we go into this. I'm sorry to say, the radiation levels are increasing. That means Sector A is now going to be extreme, subtracting 1 from toughness of all models. Sector B is now going to be also extreme. Oh, no, it's high.
No, it's high.
It's high, sorry. Yes, Sector B is high, and Sector C, now coming over into this area where these guys are fighting, is now mild, 1 from leadership. Did those have to that unit have to roll for leadership or not? Do they have a
Oh, you lost 3. Yes. Would you have to roll for leadership? I know I don't because I'm leadership 10. You would be. Oh no, that's not minus. I'm leadership
not yet.
11.
This would have been in the prior.
Leadership 7.
This would have been this would have been in the prior turn, so the -1 to leadership doesn't count at the moment.
Yeah, so leadership 7, so...
You've got 2 CP if you want to, yeah.
Yeah, 5 and 6.
I've got plenty CP, I'm going to...
Is it 1 CP or 2 CP?
I think it's 2.
Yeah, I think it's 2.
I've got plenty CP, so that's fine. I'll use...
Okay, 2 CP.
2 CP to auto fast.
Interesting.
Right.
Yep, 2 CP.
So
this is now turn 3, beginning with the Custodes. Custodes, how many?
So I hold 2 objectives.
So that's the same. So that means you score 10.
I do score 10. So I am going into Salvus as my martial guitar, and I'm going to go into stance 2 of Salvus. And what that means is, as long as I don't advance in my shooting phase, I can fire my auric weapons twice, which is going to be quite tasty, I think, and I think it's going to be quite useful. So, over here, we are going to bring him, gonna come through here. He is going to go to here. This one is going to go
Sticking to one.
He's just going to have to move himself forward. He had the space, so he can then just come into the doorway.
Oh, they're so snug.
Snug as a bug in a rug right there. Snug as a bug in a rug. Shield Captain's going to come there. And then...
So they're all going to the toilet.
Yeah.
It is a little bit, isn't it?
Hold on! Hold on! Hold that door, Drukhari. Hold the door.
I'm gonna I'm going to do it. Can you pass the model, please?
Oh my.
He deploy anywhere.
He can deploy anywhere. It's deep strike. Anywhere 9 inches away from.
Yeah. Turn 2, 3, or 4, you can deep strike.
So I just need to, with this door open, we're going to go.
Oh my.
Here. So that's going to be 9 inches there. Is it 9? Yeah, loads of bags of space.
I don't know what's going on here.
And we've got him
He
there.
comes. So he's coming. Oh, yes. Very nice. Very nice.
And so, at the end of my movement phase, I'm going to have these custodian guards to open the door.
Open the door.
Open the door.
Open that door.
Open the door.
Okay. Oh, so hang on. So what we're going to do is you're opening the door and you're holding on to it. So it is to open the door. There is some rules which I shall read to you, gentlemen, about opening doors. So basically, it says that if you do, you're going to have to roll off with your opponent. Each player adds the strength characteristic of one of their models that's within 1 inch of the hatchway to their respective scores. If you win, Custodes, your action is completed. If it's a draw or you lose, then the door remains closed.
We are going to.
This is a big one. The Drukhari are going to be holding on to that door with all their strength. So, what's the strength of your Custodes going in?
5.
So the strength of the Custodes going in is a 5.
Mine's my strength is 4.
The strength of 4. So Drukhari are going to find it difficult. Here we go. So we're going to see who does it. So let's go for Custodes first. Custodes first. Flipped it out. Custodes first. Ah! If the pressure's getting to. Oh! It's a 2. It's a 2. So 2 add your 5.
7.
7 to beat for the Drukhari. Ah! Ah!
Might be well that.
And so
The door is open.
the door opens and the Drukhari let out a little bit of wee.
What that means now is, with that door being open and we go into the shooting phase.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
My custodian guard, who can fire all their auric weapons twice this shooting phase. So I've got 2 with Guardian Spears, which are rapid fire. And I'm well within rapid fire range.
Well within rapid fire.
So I'm going to get 2 shots each with those. So they're going to be hitting on 2s. They are re-rolling the ones to hit because of the shield Capitan. Which is good, because I just rolled 2 ones. They all hit there. I just want to double check and make sure that the shield Capitan does actually do that. I'm pretty sure he does. His abilities. Yes, it is reroll hit rolls of 1 for core. They are core. They are strength 4, so I toughness.
Moving on, please.
I think you're -1 toughness.
I'm afraid you have toughness 2 in there.
So I'm wounding on 2.
Oh my! Sure, he's definitely getting prize next ones. He'll get the trophy by looks of this. Lee, you've got some work to do
so
to fail miserably.
Well, I have a 6 invuln against shooting.
So 2 damage on that one.
Oh, that doesn't really matter.
And then 2 shots with the pistol, which is Sentinel Blade. Rerolling the 1s.
Oh.
Because of the... Thank you. Need to strength 4, so 2s.
Oh, warped ones.
That's another one of -1.
Always warped one.
Another 3.
And now, because I'm in Salvus and I haven't advanced, therefore I can shoot again.
Oh, filth. Absolute filth.
So, luckily, I'm doing that again. So, 2s and 2. There we go. 4 at -1, please.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Wonderful. It took a lot more than was expected, but hey ho, that's what we needed to do.
Custodes. My goodness me, Custodes.
And then we've got the
Great shooting power.
Custodian, the Alaris Custodian there. So his ballistic grenade launcher, 18 inches, is going to go into. I think we're going to go into. We're going to go into this unit. And then the Castellan Axe is going to go into that unit as well.
So which
playing the risky game.
Which unit are we going into?
So we're going into this unit just behind the wall.
So he's shooting behind him. So let me just move this over.
He's going to shoot behind him.
Okay, so we've got just to point it out.
Because if we're doing anything, and if warp ones are good for anything, we're good for the rule of cool, and that means that my shield captain has to fight Drazar because that's warlord on warlord. So here we go. So D3 shots with the ballistic grenade launcher. It's 2 shots. We are hitting on 2s. No rerolls here. We are wounding, so strength 5.
Wounding on 3.
Wounding on 3. There's a 1. So 1 save at -3. Just the 1 damage. And now we've got the Castellan Axe with its shooting. Rapid fire range again, because 24 inches, so we are well within rapid fire range here. So 2 shots. Both hit. 3. Oh wait, no. What's toughness save?
3.
Oh, you are toughness 3. So it is 3 because I'm strength 4. So that is 2 at -1.
1 goes through.
1 goes through, and because of my Salvus Martial Guitar, my Castellan Axe can do that again. So 2s. Yep. And 2s. So 1 more at -1. Go!
Nice.
Mixed save. Right. We're going to go into the charging phase, and I have got a 9-inch charge to try and get my Alaris Custodian into those big sword-wielding scary things, which doesn't seem like a great idea, but we're going to do it anyway.
So who are we?
So, my Custodian over here,
Yeah.
who's just done all this shooting, hiding behind there.
Yeah.
He's going to charge into this unit next to Drazar.
Let's have a look at this charge.
Through the hatchway.
Through the hatchway.
Through the hatchway.
Here we go.
It's a 9-inch charge.
9 inch.
Not like that.
Ooh.
Ooh. It's got to be done.
Oh, he's doing it again.
He's going to command point it. It's a 12!
Oh, that's not fair.
So he's going to come in, and he's actually going to come just to the back there to get in there. Now, is he going to kill them? Unlikely he's going to kill them all.
So there's the leadership in effect here then, isn't it? In second quadrant.
Yes,
Second.
it is.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Leadership.
Right.
Number 2.
So you lose 2, do you? 1.
No,
You
lose one.
lose 1 from leadership and 1 from the move characteristic.
So you're leadership 10.
He is.
Ooh, what's this? What's this?
I don't know what you're doing.
So basically, because the Incubi have an ability at the start of the engagement, start of the fight phase, if I beat your leadership, your unit cannot fight until after all other eligible units have fought. But I didn't roll a 10. Or 11.
Disappointing.
Disappointing.
It was a long shot.
It's charge, but I don't know how much damage he's going to do. He's only got 4 attacks. So
And one's going to survive.
At least.
at least 1. So hitting 2s. Fail hits. We are strength 8.
2s.
So I'm wounding on 2s. Are you toughness 2 at this point?
I don't like them touches free anyway, so.
Technically.
So that is 4 saves at -2.
Two go through?
Only 2 go through. They got 5 up in one.
No.
Oh no, they got 3 up save.
3 save.
3 up save.
Ooh. I like these models. They seem to be good. Effective.
They do seem to be tanking quite a lot of hits.
Absolutely.
And then I have fight first army wide, so that means I'm going to fight over here. Next. So have an army wide fight first.
Yeah, then yes, you would. Then that means you would fight. Yeah, that means
In the
you
middle.
fight in the middle.
Yeah, because of my emissaries imperatus, I have the army wide fight first, so we're going to just try and hopefully get those going with our 6 hits. We've got a 1 in there, because of course we have. We're hitting on 2s and we're still rolling 1s. So we are strength 7, so 2s. And there we go, there's another 2 more 1s. So out of that, I've rolled 3 1s, which means you've got 3 saves to make at -3.
Don't actually flip all in fun.
Ah!
Only 1 goes through.
Oh my god! How fucking hard is it to kill these things?
Very nice, very nice. Gosh, liking it. Chikari's loving it.
I'm afraid I have got 2 in range, so I'm gonna just sneak that one out. There you go, so your turn to fight back, sir.
So this doesn't matter which order I do it now in, does it?
It does not make a difference.
We'll start with the witches then. So that's the flails. So 2 hit rolls. 4, 5, 6, 7. No.
Ooh.
Yes. So they attacks. Still turn 3 now, isn't it?
Yeah, still turn 3, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm now hitting on 2s.
Ooh, tasty.
3, so strength 5. So I'm still going on 4. So 2 at -1, 1 at -2.
2 at -1, 1 at -2. So the 1 at -1 is on a 3 up. Oh, 2 at -1, wasn't it? Sorry. 1 goes through, so 1 goes down to 1 wound.
Ooh.
And then, so 2 at -1, 1 at -2. Yep. The -2, 4 up. And I save it. I got 1 down to 1 wound there. The dice edged. 1 down.
How many wounds does that guy have?
4.
So turn 3, so I'm hitting on 2. Oh, hit. Strength.
So these are the incubi going into.
The Alaris Custodian.
So it'll be strength 5.
And I'm going to be toughness 4 because of the -1 to toughness.
So I'll be wounding on 3s, and because of Drazar, I do get to reroll. Oh no, so I get to add 1 to my wound roll. So I'm actually wounding on 2s.
Ooh, this could have been. And I can't. Transhuman at this point.
Oh, someone's going for 1s.
So you got 1, 2, so 4 at -2, 2 at -3. I should have done
4 at -2, which is it's a 4 up either way actually.
Yeah,
yeah. 4 up either way. I made 1 of those. I think you'll find that I am still going for that 1's record.
Absolutely.
I want all the 1s.
I'm impressed. I'm impressed. He's going for the 1s.
I think what this means is that I don't have Custodes dice, and the Custodes gods are telling me that I need to get the dice.
Yes, so the Custodes are like, you've got green dice. We're not green, darling.
We are.
No.
Tap it custard. Okay. Oh my goodness me. So that's some good work.
Swings it there.
It's a good work. However, still a mountain to climb when it comes to points. So we're looking at
So morale. So they've got leadership of 8. So
You can't bet.
oh, on either of those two.
Oh yeah, no, because you lost 1 there, but you've only got 1 left. But he's got a leadership of something, isn't he?
What's that?
7. This guy over here. You lost 1.
Yeah. So yeah.
What about these guys?
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
no,
the
they're
wipe
two.
up. They're the ones with 8.
Too lovely. Sounds good. Okay. So is that the turn of Custodes?
That is the turn of Custodes done.
So we're moving into turn 3 for Drukhari. How many? What are we holding, Drukhari?
Still the ones.
Still the one. So
Yeah, so I've got 2 models that are within 3 inches of this one in the centre, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
So, and even if I only had 1, which would mean neither of us held it.
The half the unit that's coming in. But
Oh, crap, I forgot there was another unit coming in.
it's got to be just. Can they move after they come in, or they?
No, so they come in doing the as if it's your rule of deep strike. And it's
No, it's they're not deep strike, are they? They're just coming in into
It's a unit of 10 broken up into 5.
strategic reserve.
Yeah, so they can come into your deployment zone.
So yeah, but they can't move after.
Right.
In this and
No.
your movement.
Yeah.
That's just a dumb shame.
What about those?
Fruity. Very good.
Right, so I think if I will advance. Bit 6.
The big 6.
So
it's just
there.
and up they come. So you still got advantage on?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, that comes in turn 2.
Oh.
So when you turn 3, I get in melee, it's hitting on 2.
So it stacks. So each one you unlock a new talent. Well, that's cool. This is So this is we've got for us. It's new for Drukhari. Lee, it's only your second game playing Drukhari, so he's still going for the rules. For the rest of us, we're learning how to try and beat him with it. And
Because we don't know the rules. Because he doesn't know.
Sean, this is what your only your
Third game
with Custodes.
Fourth, because we had a 3 one-on-one the other day, didn't we?
Yeah. So as we recently discussed in our podcast, episode 3, we've all of us. So we're looking to expand. So we've got an awful lot of armies which we're looking to play on this channel. But we've just recently upgraded. So we've got Sean's getting the Custodes going. We've got Lee who's got Drukhari. Adam has just started the Sisters of Battle, Adeptus Sororitas. And I have started getting some. I've now got 2,000 points of Grey Knights ready to go. That goes, but
and that is on top of the other armies which we own, which is for
many.
For Simon is Gene Stealer's Elder, Tyrannid, Necrons, Guard. Something else in there. I can't remember.
There's lots. Eldar. Chaos. I've got Chaos Demon Corn, Chaos Demon Nurgle. We've got all of that. We've also got
Lee's got Eldar
and Sons
and Thousand Sons and Yanari, and he's got now Drukhari, which is close to 2,000 points. Harlequins are in there.
Yeah, and you've got?
I've got Sean's got Imperial Knights, Chaos Space Marines. Obviously the Custodes and
Admech.
That's you forgot.
So there you go.
Cool.
I forgot Belisarius Cool.
How dare you?
So there you go. So so we're looking forward to this is our first ever live stream. It's always only going to get better from here. This is us trying new stuff. We want to get some new equipment. We want to get going, and we want to have fun. You'll see that joining us for this, we're not interested in sort of min-maxing. We're not interested in going crazy on trying to be the best. We're interested in having fun, following a rule of cool, and we're not trying to be anything other than folks who love Warhammer.
How does melee work through hatchways?
Melee works through hatchways, so you once again you still got to be, so it is going to limit you for your melee.
Yeah.
So you're going to be wanting to so you're still in engagement range normal. So you can attack. You can attack across the hatchway if within 1 inch of the hatchway to 1 inch of the hatchway, if I remember right. I'm just looking that over now.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So engagement range. So when measuring to see if one model is in engagement range of another, it's the shortest line between those models passes through an open hatchway. Then those models are within engagement range if they are within 2 inches of one another, as shown below. So so you've got to be within 2 inches
of the hatchway.
2 inches of the hatchway. If you've got models within 2 inches, then they will be able to attack.
Okay. Cool.
Every day is a learning day.
So I've answered into that. It's 5.
Very nice. Very nice.
He was just showing no gap.
So the incubi coming around. The Custodes hiding in the toilet.
Tubby custard.
Tubby custard, and they're going, oi.
So something.
So coming around the corner. I'm liking it. Oh, what's Jazar going to do? I'm desperate. We're on end of turn 3. He's got to do something.
He has got to do something.
Is he coming to the centre? What's he going to do? Come on. Can he advance and charge well? Is that right?
Of course he can.
Of course he can.
Not through a closed door, we can't.
No.
And that's going to be the issue.
Tell you what, he's just going to go there for the moment.
Oh, really? What's he thinking behind that? Out of interest.
So I'm still in range of his aura.
Auras are measured around walls, not through walls.
Oh, right.
So you might want to rethink that.
I'll rethink that.
There's a few rules when it comes to boarding actions. Lee, it's only your second, third game of boarding actions. Third game of boarding actions. Still some rules to so when measuring auras and things like that, you have to measure around the walls, and if the door's shut, obviously you can't get your aura through it.
Because I have to advance him.
Ooh. 2 for advance.
It's fine, because he can't charge anyway. So there.
Awesome model. He is such a cool model, isn't he?
He's pretty cool.
I like him.
He's pretty dang cool.
He is pretty dang. We like it a lot. So, so if you are one of the people watching and you're not my mum, feel free to leave a message to say what you liked and what you felt we need to improve, and because we're wanting just to have fun, and like I said, we're not taking anything seriously, but we are. The only thing we're taking seriously is wanting to have fun. But if you listened earlier and want us to play with a specific army on boarding actions, we're thinking we're going to just go with some boarding actions up to 10th whilst we get ourselves sorted with filming larger maps, and then we'll go from there. But right, looks
Please don't give our advice is learn your rules, because we already know.
We're working on it. We've been trying for years to learn our rules, and what we found is actually the rule of cool overrides all rules.
It does indeed. So I will start with this one. So this is an 8-inch charge.
So which one? Sorry.
You
can't charge unless you can see me, I'm afraid.
Okay.
No. So okay. So this is once again we're coming into the rules of boarding actions. Sorry, we'll catch you there. So the
That's
rules
the
of
gotcha
boarding actions.
moment. I didn't think of that.
Uh,
Sorry.
I assumed you were coming into.
Yeah, I
these.
thought that.
No.
So unfortunately, everything is now line of sight. You can't even charge unless you have line of sight. But I mean, it might be, like I said, the fact is if you can remove those two off that center, then actually you're going to end up holding that center, keeping that one person alive to hold the center, and then coming for him anyway. Which I think is quite a nice tactic.
They'll probably die if they don't do anything. So
That's what I was assuming you were doing. So
no, I was going to try and take that one.
To try and take that one from you, yeah, absolutely. But
are they? Well, I mean, your way of taking that one, if you could get into there and open that door, if you've got 3 models in range of it, and I've only got 1, I'm not upset.
But he did his advance, yeah.
Oh, you advanced.
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
yeah, because I was around here, wasn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
yeah, so it was about 5.
Stop catching up with me on 1s. I want to roll the most.
Love the ones.
So I can.
You can't move through my model.
No, but it's a
and
symbol.
thing. So, yeah.
He decides to revolt.
Well,
We did mention strictly.
we did mention strictly.
So that's. I'll give that 5 as well. It's just under. Round up.
Ooh.
That's fine because I can't actually like part in anyway, can I?
Just.
So you can technically go in.
Right.
The other guy can.
Oh, come on, he can get in there. Come on.
No, that's fine because I'll put that one in there because he's got his blades.
You're moving my guy's back.
I didn't see it.
Feel that like ain't having any of that shit.
There's room in that toilet for everyone.
You never got to pay for that.
It's great.
Golly gone.
It's full part of the narrative.
Yeah, it was the whole part of the narrative, joining in the toilet, pushing him out of the way.
Right, this is very important now because you got freaking fight first and.
Not fight first, only if you charge.
Yeah, but you can interrupt.
So he can interrupt with the 2. You've got 2 command points?
I do have 2 command points.
So he can interrupt. He can interrupt, and also with fight first, meaning that he puts you on the same level as charging, which means that.
So whichever one you pick, I can then.
Unless you don't have fight first, do you?
No.
Drukhari don't have fight first. Yeah, so that means
can, but not in this case.
So that means you are now left to decide whether we're thinking the position in the middle is the most important, or the toilet bust up.
It's
Sean, what would you say? Oh, do you know what to say?
I'm
I know what I think.
Dumb.
I know what I think is the most vital one of your choices. Lee, what do you think? You talk us through your thinking.
Probably. I would say probably the toilet was more important. I know at the minute I kind of. No, I don't even hold that objective. That's. To be fair, I don't hold that objective anyway as it stands.
You did.
No.
You got more models on it.
Yeah, but you got offset models. I've got 1 offset model.
Oh, right. Okay, then
So technically, you still hold that objective.
Yes.
Because of the great way it works in life.
Yes.
And that one, obviously, I assume I actually technically hold.
Mm-hmm.
So surely that one I would have thought was more important. Keep you back from that.
It is, but he's not going to. So if you look at the scores on the doors right now, we're looking at 25 points to Custodes, 10 points to Drukhari. So if you don't stop him from scoring something now, you're going to be too far.
So then I'd have to go for this and then.
Do you think you're going to lose all? Do you think you would lose all your guys over?
over there. Probably.
And 9 attacks. So you'll have 6 attacks coming in at strength 7 and 3 attacks coming in at strength 6.
And of course, you'll be winning on 2s.
I will be winning.
That missed penalty.
Yeah. That is very true.
Yeah, I'm going to go to the toilet. And I'm going to think about it.
So what I'm going to do, now you've declared that, is I'm going to spend 2 CP and I'm going to transhuman those toilet boys. Instead of transhumanly size shit. And because of your strength and you'd be winning on 3s, I don't particularly want that because I want those toilet boys to live, funnily enough.
Interesting.
Yeah, the temptation is to transhuman over here, but potentially 6 hits could
But if you
kill
do
Mac.
that, then you can't interrupt.
I've got to fight first, so it doesn't matter. I'm going next.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm afraid. So it didn't matter which one you go for. The other, I would fight.
Well, let's see if that choice works out.
Probably not. Not really.
We'll see.
Right, winning on 2. Hitting on 2, sorry.
Hitting on 2s, there's a couple of ones. You are wounding on 4, sir.
I'm going to pause, but I can... No.
No, the rule of
Transhuman.
transhuman is 1 to 3
So
always fails.
indicates.
Yeah.
Yep. Not that it made a flipping difference.
Oh.
So there you go.
What did make the difference? These are all on pause, aren't they, in runs?
Nope.
If you make a difference. No.
Yeah, it does. Because I've got the shield guy there.
So it's 2 at -2, 3 at -3.
So 2 at -2 take me to a 3 up save.
Actually, as well. They're 3 damage as well.
Oh. Tasty.
3 damage
So,
each.
so what we're saying here, guys, is the 6s to 6 is the
The
wound.
clayback is there.
Yeah, 6 is the wound. Do 3 damage each. So it's going to be interesting to see. So what we're going to
So they're on 4s. I'm going to roll those ones first, I think, to see if I can save that because they're -3. But yeah, so it's 4s either way. Let's see if I can save them. Rolling them.
Like that.
First one saved. Second one saved.
Oh.
One guy dies.
And that's your
That's no. Yeah, I know. I did declare the shield guy to be there.
So your shield guy's
So
dead.
the shield guy's dead. And then these are going to be 4s as well. Then these are strength.
So 8 -2. What damage?
These are 2 damage.
2 damage. So that's
One's
2.
down to 1 wound. Another one's dead. So even with the transhuman,
My goodness, that was quite the kills. And with Desire waiting in the background.
Yes. Right, so I'll fight over here then with 6 attacks going in. And I'm going to go into
Fighting in the middle.
these ones here.
Incubi.
Into your incubi. 2. There's a 1. Because why wouldn't? Right. 2. That many. 5.
Oh my.
-3? -3.
No, that.
Wonderful. Kind of what we needed.
Nicely done.
Yep, so your turn to fight in the middle there.
Yep.
Toughness 5.
Yeah, I get +2.
To your strength. Oh, right. I don't know. What are you winning on?
I'll be on pause.
Oh, right.
Very nice. Very nice.
So it's 3 at -1.
3 at -1.
Yes.
Ooh. Right, almost. 3s. First one saved. Second one failed. Third one failed. Jesus.
Flailing wounds off, literally.
Tell you what, we love it when a model becomes a hero, and I gotta
This is
say,
Gregette.
I got Gregette.
Because it's a female.
After
Gregette.
Greg the female. Yeah, so
That is not great. And then over there,
you've got fight over here.
got me fight back. So ready, 3 attacks. 2 drew on 1 because of the shield captain. Look at that. Yes!
Oh my god. Let's just zoom in. What's our name?
Let me challenge this.
Walked one.
Let me challenge this.
I'm going to re-roll those.
Rerolls. Here we go. How many ones?
3 twos?
Oh, now you don't belong in our group anymore.
No.
That should have been 3 1s and 3 1s. We
It
don't
should
like
be.
that.
Strength. I'm winning on 2s. There you go. You got 3 at -3,
Oh, very nice, very nice.
which is enough.
It's enough damage.
Okay.
They're
Oh,
all
wait.
dead.
Wait, no.
Oh.
Just double check.
Oh.
I think the leader has.
Uh,
There's 2 wings.
They're 2 damage each.
No, check.
Oh, okay. What I liked was your positivity. Yeah. Was thinking I have a glimmer of hope, and that was snuffed out like a
2
candle
seconds.
in a fire.
Yeah. In 2 seconds.
I'm afraid so.
That's sad. That makes me sad. Makes me sad.
Right.
So Drukhari disappears, starts losing incubi left, right, and centre on that one.
Yeah.
Did some damage though. Did some damage. Took off 2 models in the toilet facilities,
Yeah.
and then killed off a model in the centre, which is interesting. But not sure whether that's going to be enough now with things going on. So what are we looking at? So we're heading into turn 4, and Custodes now holding 3 objectives and more, which means that we are now.
No, I don't think
2 objectives more.
Oh, what about centre?
That's neutral.
That's neutral.
Oh my goodness me! 2 objectives, and is that more though?
But that's
Yeah,
more, yeah.
There's no difference.
So I still score 15.
Okay, okay. Well, don't confuse me.
So for my Master of Guitar, I'm going into Callistus, which means I can either advance and roll an additional d6 and discard 1, or in each time I make a normal move and advance in my movement phase, in your following shooting, I count as remaining stationary. And I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to do stance 2, because my shield captain can advance and charge with his enhancement, and you know that he's going straight for a Jazar.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do.
So just to say, obviously we're in turn 4 now, aren't we?
Yeah.
So that means that
Everywhere's.
Everywhere's rad saturated apart from Zone D, which is
Zone
up
D.
here.
Yeah.
Where my guy's just chilling, not doing a lot. I
Zone
really
D
wish.
is mild. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's fine. So what we're going to do is my custodian warden. I'm gonna need a big advance really to try and get me onto that objective, but we're going to give it a go. So you're going to advance. It is the big advance that I need.
All those ones, and he now pulls it out the bag.
He pulls it out the bag, which is actually going to get me. So that is 3 inches to get me to there, which gives me 9 inches to get me. I don't need 9 inches. I just need. If I get to there.
It would have been 11, but it doesn't make no difference.
Sorry?
You might as well do movement. But no.
Oh, yeah.
That makes any difference.
It didn't make any difference. Because actually, what I'm going to do is I'm still going to be within 3 inches. I want to be in there because the amount of ones I've rolled, I want the re-rolls from the Capitan, who is going to. Yeah, he doesn't really. Oh, no. He can advance because then he can still shoot because I count as remaining stationary. So let's do that. He's going to advance.
Oh my! So it begins.
Walk 6s, people. Walk 6s.
Don't like this
That's
new direction we're going.
Gets an 11-inch movement, which is just gonna pull him just over to here. That is right there. That is Drazar versus the Shield Captain. And then into Liolby shooting phase. So what I'm going to do is my custodian is going to fire into Drazar. We're just going to see if we can ping off some wounds. He's going to have 2 shots. Hitting on 2s, re-rolling those ones because he's actually still in range with the action. He hits both. He's going to be a strength 4 Drazar's toughness.
Where be 3 now?
3 now. 3. 2 saves to make at -1.
No, it's only -1, so it's same on 3s.
Yeah, nice.
The shield captain has got the exact same.
And then assault weapons, haven't
No, because of my martial guitar, I can advance, and in my following shooting phase, it's as if I remain stationary.
Oh my.
So, hits on 2s that do hit. He is a character, and is, I think he buffs himself for rerolls. And then again, straight 4, so 3. Only the 1 at -1.
Oh!
So I've planked off 2 wounds off Drazar.
1 wound. he reduces damage by 1.
Oh,
Yeah.
very nice, very nice.
Okie dokie.
Tasty.
We're going to make the charge with the shield warden because, or shield captain, because, you know, we have to. Because that's the fluff, and he gets in on a 9. You definitely know that he's going in there to see if he can ink off some wounds.
What's his leadership?
11 down to 10. Yeah. So, 6 attacks.
Wait a minute.
Oh, this is the...
Oh, I saw 6.
I saw the 1. We all know where my eyes focus. Right. 6 attacks, hitting on 2s. 1-1, and he doesn't have core, so he doesn't necessarily rolls. And these are going to be strength 7. So 2. So that is 5 at -3.
5 at -3 coming in.
How much damage?
Battle radius.
2 each.
Okay, so we're down to 1 each. 1 then.
Was it safe?
How many damage did you say it was?
-3.
Ah, so it's 4 in 1.
What a roll!
Only
What a roll!
Only 1. Okay.
So that's 1 damage.
1 damage taken from the attacks.
How many? What's his? How many's he got left?
4.
Oh, good.
Oh my.
And you've got to remember, he fights twice.
Oh, does he? Oh, I didn't know that.
Now you do.
Yeah.
Now you do.
And with his misery cordia, he misses.
Oh my.
Now I'm going to kill that thing in the middle.
Oh,
Yes,
you.
yes.
No, not Greg yet.
Forget won't let you. Forget won't let you.
2s, 2 at -3. He's
Come on.
2
Come on.
4s, 2
Come on,
4s.
forget.
No!
CP. CP.
Yes, I will see you reroll. We'll see you reroll.
Oh no!
It's a 4 on the laptop accounts.
The precious get to me. He can't even hit a dice tray. He's just rolled 3 4s and ups out of a dice tray. Can he do it in a dice tray? Oh, Forget survives. Oh, with 3 4 pluses in a row.
The MVP of my army. Not bizarre. Just
That's mildly irritating.
She will flail away.
Will live on.
Good God.
Oh,
Good God.
Oh, I love it. That's why we're here for cricket.
So, my turn now, isn't it?
Your turn.
Your turn.
Oh my goodness! Here comes the comeback. I did not expect that from Custodes. Did not expect it to bounce and not do anything like that. I thought it was over.
I thought that was, yeah. Well, I mean, it doesn't hold any objective, so I'm pretty happy. I'm fine with that.
It's a dice game, everybody.
So, hitting on 2s.
Because we're wrong.
Oh, you should see Sean celebrating. Who's this attacking?
This is bizarre.
Oh my God. The first one.
Strength 6.
Toughness 4.
Comes 4.
Thank God he can fight twice.
So, little squeeze. Yeah, so 1 at mine. Well, 4 in 1, isn't it? So,
Yeah.
2 saves.
Oh,
6 damage.
We've got 1 wound left.
he's got 7 wounds.
He's got 7 wounds.
Oh, fighting twice is handy. Handy. 7 wounds.
But we will keep suspense because it's Greget's turn.
Greget, come on, Greget, kill. I just want to say I'm not being biased in this game. I am.
8 attacks.
8 attack, yeah.
8 attacks from one model.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, but it's Greget.
Yeah.
Oh, Greget means business.
Because I was winning.
Don't forget, he's now toughness 4.
Yeah, I have toughness 4 now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so I'm winning on 3. So I get plus, I've got plus 2 to my strength. Bye.
No!
Yeah, -1.
Greget -1. After all of that.
She can't deal with that. We can tank it.
Pass first one. Pass the second one.
No. Come on, Greget.
Passes the third one.
She only had to ping off 2 wounds.
Greget. Oh, dear.
Yeah, go on then. Kill the shield captain, which is going to score you 15 points at the end.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bazaar's going in, everybody. One guy's deciding to disappear.
Uh-oh.
This is not ending. Oh, Jazar.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Jazar.
Yeah, so 2.
Oh, Jazar.
Good.
Oh,
that's the 4 up I need.
Oh,
Save the first one.
No, this needs to go through.
We're command point reroll.
Is that your one? One command point. Here it comes. No pressure. He's gone.
Oh, I thought for a second I might have had that then.
Drazar. Oh my. Oh my.
There we go.
There you go. Oh, I'm exhausted after that. Exhausted. As you can see, Shield Captain's gone.
Shield Captain
make it look good.
gone.
And we're now on to Drukhari turn 4. How many points are you scoring, sir?
None on the primary, though.
None on.
No, I did get 15 for killing the Warlord.
You do get 15 at the end of the game for killing the Warlord, yes.
So this is where the interesting thing is, can you make a screen? Because you're going to score at the end of the turn 5. So if you can possibly...
Come on. Gotta try and kill Greget. I will kill Greget.
Turn 4.
Citrus. Oh, and don't forget, everybody, that at the end of the battle, if one player controls both objective markers labeled critical,
I don't think my one guy by himself is going to do that.
and I don't think the one guy, well, unless, oh no, because he won't be. Where's he going? Where'd they go?
No. Obviously, there's going to be a Hail Mary play.
A Hail Mary play?
A Hail Mary play, much like you get in 40k in 10th edition, as we found out, with a Gambit.
A Gambit, yes, they look interesting. So we're looking for a Hail Mary play coming up. So I mean, really, the interesting part is that we have got. We can just take a look from.
So you've only got 3 models left. I'm
absolutely
mildly impressed.
Absolutely. So we've got what these guys are witches. Witches over here.
More witches.
They came down last one. So
more Gregets.
And then we've got this guy who's been holding his objective, just stood in the doorway.
Just
okay. Greget is bunging up the works there. Obviously, Jazar and facing off for here. So the interesting thing is that it's just how to maximise now your points for the end of the game to see if it does you any good.
How many points am I behind?
So we're looking at 40 points to 10 at the moment, unfortunately.
40 points to 10, but 20, so it's 10
40 or 15 points behind overall.
So basically, if you can, you would have to prevent him from scoring, which you're not going to do. I would say that you're going to be if you can score 15 points at the end of turn,
Five.
5, then 15 points at the end of turn 5, and then you've already got 15 points, so you've got another 30 points basically, which is going to take you to 40. And if you can remove him,
you need to stop me scoring 15 points. So you need to hold 2 objectives.
Only one thing I can do then. Those are going into that one. Drazar is obviously going into Matey over there. Literally anything I can do. You score 5 points, and that's
and that's a big game. But
basically hoping that I can endure.
But but the interesting part would be, you're currently at the start of turn 4 gone from at 40-10, and looking at it, you're probably going to end up with an end game. If you manage to do that, which would be great, you'd end up with you on 40, him on 45, which would be a very impressive result from where you are, and shows the power of Drukhari.
No, I'd be on 50 because I would still hold 2 objectives.
Which 2 do you hold?
I made that objective secure turn 1, I'm afraid. I've made that sticky turn 1.
Yeah.
So that's why you'd need to hold 3, to stop me scoring 10 points. 2 to stop me scoring 15.
Yeah, I think you're in a let's go out in style. Let's go out in style, mate.
Blaze of glory. But so they're going to go into advance.
Oh, this is going out in style. We like it.
He's rolling hot on those advance rolls.
Seems so it's actually 13 inches. Within 14, obviously.
-1?
Yeah, within 14.
Yeah. All right.
Ooh, it's almost tickling him.
No, I want to.
I don't think you can see this guy.
Can you put the dice down where it?
Oh, here we go, everybody. Teamwork makes the dream work. And I'm going to say, yes, they can.
Yes, I can see a base. I can see part of the base.
Yes, they can. Okay. But whether killing him off, because if he then kills Grigette, you're still going to be in the same position.
Yeah.
Be interesting. Go for it. Rule of cool now overtakes everything else.
Bathroom foul, so what the choice to make?
Oh, here we go. In they come. Witches moving in. I'm sorry, but T.O. says can be seen. We're gonna come down low to the eyes of T.O. and we can see here that we do have the line of sight from the witch to the guard.
Makes no proof difference, does it?
Proof. Sean doesn't believe, but this is proof, everybody. Yeah, poor little guy. Not sure it's going to make much of a difference, but still, rule of cool is coming into effect, and that's all we care about.
Right, so I will charge with Clavell, obviously.
I think he makes it.
I think he makes it.
I'll go in. Yeah.
He does 2 laps around him.
Yeah. Out for a jog. Nice.
So I just thought, I just had a thought.
5.
With his fight first, how many attacks does he have? 4. Because we can't kill that unit, but no. It would make more sense to charge them into them.
Yeah.
Because it's 2 separate units then, isn't it? So you can't.
So we're thinking of charging the witches.
Yeah, but I can
position one unit.
Still
take the same
attack. Yeah.
Take the shot.
Yeah, but let's say you can't obviously kill both units with absolutely one model, so it makes sense.
Well, no, he's only got 3 attacks.
Yeah.
Not.
Oh my god, they're pulling them out the bag now for the end, I'll tell you. Good stuff.
Makes no real difference, does it? In terms of context? Because they can go around.
Coming into the centre of the board. Oh, surrounded by witches. Oh, not that one.
No. She's
Yeah, they're like that. Leave our Grigette alone. Tell you what, if Grigette survives to the end of the game, she's done a good job. In the middle, one lone witch after her coven has been destroyed.
2 weeks.
She has survived many attacks from the Custodes and still is going strong.
Right, then we'll fight with Jazar first.
Drazar over in the corner is going to fight first.
Oh, I think this guy's very dead, but you never know.
What's his total? That's going to be
4.
4, so it's going to be 3 then.
Ooh, only 3. 3 4-ups coming up. Ready for it? Or not? No.
I don't see any.
He is dead.
Oh, my. So Drazar clears that side of the board of Custodes. I am impressed. First time I've seen him in action.
I'm going to fight over here, and I'm going to try and kill Grigette, because I think that's...
The narrative.
You're going to Grigette.
For the narrative.
So 2, and 2.
No, Grigette.
3 saves at -3.
Do it one at a time. Come on, Grigette. One at a time. She can do this. Oh, Grigette.
The 2 is a 5.
Oh,
The side.
do it again. Oh, Grigette.
Last one.
Come on, Grigette. Oh, no.
I'm not going to see Kiwi well.
No, she ran out of steam at the end. Grigette
Ran out
is
of steam.
gone in that centre part.
Now you got to do 2 wounds.
I should like to think I can do 2 wounds with those 5. This is fairly strong group of 5 as well.
I would argue that most of your army's fairly
It's
strong.
good, isn't it? I mean,
you've got 8 attacks with 1
they
model.
are.
Come on.
They're fragile, but my God,
It's because of the
Well, they're
combat.
not though, because he's got a 4-up inbound.
That's very true. It's very true.
They're not that fragile, I wouldn't say.
We're
Considering
No.
Custodes should really be able to slap them around a bit, and I'm certainly not.
We're liking them. We're liking them a lot. I think they're going to be a good army to see more of on the board.
So, 4 attacks with the woman with the net. Strength 5.
It's going to be toughness 4.
Running on 3s. So it's 2 at -2.
Nope.
That's 2 damage each.
Oh,
There you go. He's gone.
and he is gone. The witches have succeeded.
They got their kill.
And obviously, you would then do your. You would need to consolidate towards the nearest enemy. But as long as one of your models is moving towards your nearest enemy, the other models can move 3 inches.
So basically, I just move.
So if you move that one
there.
gently towards there, and then the others can move 3 inches, so that they can make sure that they are claiming objective.
Yeah, so that one can go there.
So interesting. So using consolidation to capture an objective in the center actually works really, really nicely, and is looking pretty tasty. Pretty tasty.
So into my little turn 5, I'm going to score 10 points.
So turn 5. So now everything everywhere is diseased, radiated, and
You made this for. Why did you not make that a sticky objective?
Well, that one,
Yeah.
because he doesn't have obsec.
Has he not?
He does not. I don't think he does.
Is he? No, he's got to be objective secure.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't. I'm just. If I find out now that he actually does have obsec, then I'm going to be mildly.
Yeah, if he does have obsec, then he'll go down in history as the most lazy custodian.
He's infantry and core, but he's an elite, not a troop.
The only thing he's done today is open a door and then stared through it.
Well, we can see.
Oh, time.
Is this a toilet?
What's going on here?
He's infantry and core, but he is an elite, not a.
So he's not.
So
Yeah, so he cannot make it sticky. So he's done his job.
he's done his
Holding down
job.
the points.
And let's see if he can do
staring into
something.
the toilet.
Oh, so he's got 5 inches in
That's
movement.
the only danger here, everybody, is just that now that he has scored his points in his command phase, he can move off the objective and try to cause some issues. We just need the witches to survive.
We're going to see. So we've got. So my martial guitar doesn't matter because it's advancing and rolling an extra thing, and I wasn't going to advance, so that didn't make a difference. So he's got D3 shots.
2 shots going.
3 shots. These are hitting on 2. They all hit. These are strength 5. You are toughness 2. I'm wounding on 2s. So that is 3 at -3.
They've now got 5 in gun, because it's now turn 5. Well, turn 4, they...
Of course they do.
Turn
Why
4,
would
they
they?
get 5. Yeah, in shooting.
Yeah.
2 go through.
2 go through. 2 shots with the Castellan axe. Both hits. Strength 4. Toughness 2. 2s. Both wound. So another 2, but these are only at -1.
That makes a difference. Another one.
Another one goes through.
Oh my.
Ooh. We're going to make a charge.
Down to only 2 witches left. This is a bit painful now.
Oh, he makes it in on a 9. Of course, he's going to come all the way and just sit.
Of course he is.
There.
Of course he is.
Why wouldn't he? 4 attacks.
He's literally come out into the middle now after staying through that door and going,
And this one, sorry, I'm head of the command point.
Ship Captain, are you there?
And he's going to be the new shield captain. He's going to get a promotion after this if he pulls this off.
You said he's by default. He's the last bugger alive. He's going to walk out of this and go, yeah, I fought up everyone. You go, oh,
Bizarre.
yeah, we'll believe him. Yeah.
Who's going to argue? He's 4 at -2.
4 at -2. Coming in. Down the witches. 4.
No, they're not Grigettes, are they?
They're not Grigettes. Well, they saw Grigette fall, and that then was the end of that. So you can see now that is all the Drukhari cleared off. Interesting enough.
Other than Jazar.
Yeah, the Drukhari cleared off one side of the board to leave one Custodes on this side, and then let me just move the king. So we've got Drazar up the top left-hand corner, had cleared off everybody but left it there. So that is the end of the turn. So we move into turn 5. I'm not sure, if I'm honest, that we're going to get...
Do you want to move away from the objective?
Drazar over. So I think he's going to choose to stay. He's going to advance and charge. Line of sight, sadly, will say no. So I think we're going to come to the end.
So you're going to gain
turn.
20 points in total?
We're going to get 10 points. Well, we're going to get 10 points for, 5 points for scoring, and then another 15 points.
Yep.
So that's 5, and then up to 30 for
+3 5 times. That would have made sense.
That would be maths, and I don't do maths. So that then takes you to the end score, which means that we are left with a total score of Custodes 50 and Drukhari at 30. Wow, they did the comeback just not quick enough at the end.
No, turned too late.
Yeah. So Lee, your MVP?
Grigette. I mean, it's Drazar, but Drazar was expected. Grigette literally tanked.
Yeah.
2 free Custodes per turn, so...
Yeah, she did her job, I think.
She did her job.
And Sean, for the Custodes MVP?
I think it's got to be the man who was trying to find the toilet, couldn't find the toilet, came up wherever he was, went, oh shit. Decided then he would get involved.
So as far as anyone else is concerned, when he goes home, he's going to say, look, they killed everyone, but I was the strongest. I survived.
Exactly.
I did not hide in a toilet.
I will openly say that the Drukhari, with their 4-up in buns and everything, are quite hard to shift.
Yeah,
in combat when you've got a combat army,
absolutely.
like a melee army.
And I think actually thinking about hello. I'm knocking stuff over now. But I would say that the one thing I would point out is the Incubice being here until turn 3. Moving them off to make an impact quicker. Actually clearing them off quickly and then coming back, because he wouldn't have been able to move and charge. So clearing off over from here getting into the centre quicker, and being able to clear off them when you had witches to spare, and then moving across to come and clear him off might have made a difference. Who knows? But all something to think about for next time.
I think it was mainly because obviously you had when you charge, you had to see him. I think because what I would have done was put them here, so you couldn't charge. Not with this one anyway.
Well, I could have moved through and opened this door. And
it would have worked there as well. But
yes. But then, I played a few more boarding actions.
But like we said, this is Lee's first
your first real boarding actions.
First real proper boarding actions game.
Yeah.
We sort of just did a tester, so it's all learning. But another really cool game, full of fluff, full of excitement. That's what Warped Ones is all about. So that's the end of our very first live stream for Warped Ones. Congratulations, everybody. If you are watching this, like I said, our mums and the one person who got lost on YouTube and
how did you stop up here?
found themselves here.
Lost in the web.
I don't really want to know what you were looking for.
There you go, exactly.
Microsoft here.
If you came and joined us, thank you so much. And if you watched it, leave a like. And like I said, our plan is to do more. You might even see us paint some terrain at some point in our lives. Yeah, exactly.
Let's not push it.
And hope you've just enjoyed it. You can join us in our Warped Ones Instagram and on Facebook. We look forward to seeing you on the next stream of Warped Ones. See you another time.